Hello everyone, I'm Frank of Super Frank Plays, and welcome back to Mega Man X3. In the last part, it's technically the first part, we went through Tunnel Rhino, Blizzard Buffalo, and then Toxic Seahorse, and this time, we have... Okay, so, I'm trying to, double check. Volt Catfish is the next place to go. So, this one, we're gonna have a little bit of a deviation. We're gonna, go off the main path real quick. These things are obnoxious and annoying. Okay. Those guys are also annoying. Take them out. Use the ice ability. We don't need to go after that guy. We don't ever need to. We're going to take this downward area and go through here. It's going to transport us to another area with some really badass music. But yeah, using the frost shield is super effective in this place. Oh, I hate that. Oh, screw you. Ow. I would say this is a good place to stock up on health, if you can. Every now and then you tend to just get pummeled by projectiles. But then again, that's every now and then. Can I take this? I might want to just battle him with the what do you call it? The X-Buster. You'll see who I'm facing. Remember that Maverick that we saw in the cutscene earlier? There we go. So we have Vile. Again, I know somebody would want me to go through cutscenes, or at least go through dialogue. I'll do it another time. I just wanted to kind of go through the game fast because I like it. I like playing the game this way. So this is a way to actually just completely wreck him. Oh, bad ideas. That was a mistake. That was a failed dash input on my end. Basically, charge up your shot. Not do that. Hop from one side to the other. You run into enemies that are like this sometimes, where their abilities are just way... they're not as threatening as they seem, just because you can easily take them out. That fire is going to be a bit of a troll. Just saying. Thankfully, you can step at the little embers and nothing will happen to you. It's just... that firewall is just a troll on its own, just because... that firewall. Not that kind of firewall. But that flaming vortex thing that he shoots at you, that's going to be a bit of a troll. Because if you try to over prepare and you jump too early, it actually follows you. I don't want to demonstrate it because I don't want to make that mistake. But he's down, and that's all it takes. It's a little bit of a wear on your on trying to get. Oh, I know what I should do. Frost shield this one, because now we have a bit of we kind of have to get out of here as fast as we can. We don't want to be left behind. Oh, dang it. The key is just hit those things as early as they come. Those things show up, you hit them as early as you can. We're gonna have debris falling, so we're gonna probably take a few hits just from us not getting out of the way, but it's probably gonna be the most beneficial for us. But slowdown will be a normal thing, and if you get out in time, there you go. You have taken down Vile. He is done, at least in that area. And you have to restart the level, but I mean, you've taken him out. That's an optional boss. You can technically go through the game without it, but I like doing it. It's a fun boss and has some really kick-ass music. Although I'm usually told that the composition, I was gonna say competition. The composition I'm told is garbage. I'm just like, yeah, but that song has so much energy in it. I love it, and now I gotta wait for that. Dang it. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Just keep going. I'm taking so much unnecessary damage. Honestly, I shouldn't be taking half the hits that I'm taking, but because I'm so rusty at this game right now that I'm just taking them. Now we're gonna do one of a few risky things in the game we're not going to go up here because we have to go a little bit higher just to get a heart upgrade, I believe. But it's a little tricky. The moment you hear that sound, just jump like a maniac and then just go right there. You have to take a little bit of a leap of faith, but there you go. So, I think what I like is just how easy some of this stuff is to figure out. Now, I'm going to show you something a little bit higher because we're not actually going to go through here right now. We have to come back later. Once we have the Triad Thunder from, I believe, the next zone, which is Crush... I don't think it's from Crush Crawfish. I think it's from this level, actually. Anyways, not Triad. It's either Triad or Trident Thunder. I forgot the name of the move. I'm sorry. Such a bad Mega Man player. I hate that. If it's not off screen, then it does that. I don't feel safe with how little of health I have, so I'm just gonna use that and go on. I'm hoping I don't run into Bite here, which I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna run into him in the next level, but not this one. So we're gonna hop over. I mean, it's good that I farmed all that health just by using this ability. The Frost Shield is super effective with this stuff. But you are going to run out pretty fast. Just because you're using it so much. But that's because it's so effective. Look how good it... Oh, dang it. So... Huh. Get outsmarted. Or outplayed. Outplayed should be the more appropriate phrase. Oh, that's gonna hit. Thank you. And then for enemies like these who are just a little too tough to take down with just one, it'll be fine. Now we're gonna use Tunnel Rhino's ability against them, just because, I mean, it was a matter of time before I showed what the weakness was, so here we go. And at some point we are gonna have... Dang it. That doesn't work until he... Okay, I'm remembering his pattern now. Just have him go back and forth. Until he gets about half of his health. So about right now. And we just do this. So if you thought Spark Mandrill, for those who play Mega Man X1, if you think Spark Mandrill is ridiculous, this is like next tier ridiculousness. And he should be done at right there. So yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say about how the weaknesses are. It kind of makes him like extremely pathetic. But, I mean, that's the whole rock, paper, scissors thing of Mega Man anyways. I mean, I think Gutsman, you have to throw bombs at him or something. And Cutman, you could just take, like, you can use Gutsman's ability, throw 2 rocks at him and kill him like that. I'm talking about the original Mega Man, so, yeah. So, yeah. So, we have the Triad Thunder. Or Trident Thunder. Probably Triad Thunder. Now, I'm trying to think. If I had the head upgrade, I'd probably be able to tell where every item is that I need. But I think at this point, I'm okay with just continuing my normal route because I don't really have to go anywhere else. I'm just trying to think, like, is there any item I was going to need? And it doesn't seem like it until I start getting charge abilities, but that won't be until I think I get to him. But to fight him, I need him. So this is Crush Crawfish. And it has like one of the most badass, one of 2 extremely badass openings to a Mega Man, to a theme in this game. And we're gonna see something massive just drop down. And I'm charging, so there's no cutscene. I mean, there's no sound effect there. Right there. There we go. Continue using this because this is going to be an effective move. Now, no, it's not here. Where is it at? Okay, I'll show this off just because it's a thing. Dang it. Wait, really? What am I supposed to use against this? Huh. Oh, I need a what am I trying to say? I needed something else against that. I need the mech instead. What that was, I'll explain it now. You see, there are enhancement chips that are around. There's like 4 of them. You can pick one and use it. However, if you get one, you can't use the other ones. But we're not going to use those because the abilities that they have are going to be given in an armor set that we'll be getting later as we get towards the end of the game. So I wanted to kind of explain that one. And nope, we're getting bite in the next level. Goodness gracious, I don't want to fight him. So I think my strategy would just be save as much of my sub-tank energy as I can, so that way when I go fight Bite, it won't hurt as much as it's going to. I think this is the one I've screwed up. Nope. So there is an area where I can grind for health, though I don't think it'll be necessary. I used to always think there was something here, but it's not. It's just nothing. Wait for that to come by. Now this, we just use Tunnel Randall's ability. Bam. More lives. And I think this is just to set off this little thing right here. It is. Which is fine. But now, you're going to tell it looks different. It's like as if we kind of knocked it over. Kind of knocked it on its side, so now we're going to be exploring this way, which is... I don't know what they intended for you to do with, like, if you don't have an upgrader. What? How am I screwing this up? I guess there is a way to do that, so if you want to do that, but normally it's just easier to use your up dash. But I guess there is a way to do it if you don't have the leg upgrade yet, although it's kind of one of the... It's like when you go through Chill Penguin in Mega Man X. It's one of those things where the game kind of expects you to have it. I was gonna say, go ahead, drop down. And this should be the end? Yeah, it is. So, we're gonna go up against my least favorite Maverick in the entire series. Actually, no, in this game, Crush Crawfish, because his claw attacks will get you. Similar idea, but he has these weird boomerang things that will stop your movement. I mean, if he gets you in time. I usually don't do this well. I don't know what's going on now. Oh, gosh. I don't know what the heck happened. I usually never do that well. I'm usually at a point where I have to start using my sub-tanks. But thankfully, I didn't have to, and I was prepared. So I'm good to go for the next area. We're going to go through, I believe it's Neon Tiger is the name. I don't remember all the names off the top of my head, which really is embarrassing because this is my favorite Mega Man game. But yeah, yeah, that looks sick. And this is a very powerful move. You're going to see how powerful it is when we use it. Though if we're good, we won't have to use it for a while. This one, I'm going to say, is probably one of the weaker tracks in Mega Man X's soundtrack. I don't know, it just sounds a little meh to me. Oh, I gotta go this. I don't remember. I don't think there's anything of... Oh, no, there is. There we go. There's our other sub-tank. Screw you. Screw you and your double ball and chain thing you got going on. That sounds very inappropriate. We use our ice ability. And then we are going to switch to our... I don't know what this move's called, but we're going to switch to it. We'll go back to our Frost Shield. No. Oh, I was not confident in that jump. Thankfully, we can hop up here. Got a new part. This is going to be one of the most important parts we get, because not only is it super powerful, it's also going to be used so much for our exploration once we beat the rest of the bosses. But we are going to be... Unfortunately, backtracking is a thing we have to do, so we're going to do a good amount of it, either this part or the next part. But we should be fine. I'm not confident in that, so... And now we're in the danger zone with this one. Because... Oh, wait, no. This is the other one. Now, this is what it does. You can do a move like that. I need a better space to show that off in, actually. Remember when I showed it for Zero's gameplay that he had like this super powerful charge attack that gave him like a third hit? You basically get that, but for Mega Man X. Oh, that did double damage. Ooh, I like that. Oh. The only downside is that it does take a little bit more to, like, when you fire off the move, you kind of have that extra moment of delay because he's kind of, like, charging it like a punch. So, think of it like whipping in Castlevania. You have that moment delay, but you have to time it. That's kind of how it is. See? It's like he's just throwing a punch at... He's just throwing like a fireball, but with his fist. Instead of, like, the Hadouken. It's like a... not really a Hadouken. Oh, okay, kind of. Now, I believe after this, or after this area, is going to be the one I'm going to dread the most. Yeah, this might be it. Do I have enough health? I have a decent amount of health for this fight, but this guy is going to suck. Never mind. Okay, so we're getting him in the final stage. Joy. Or in the, yeah, final stage. These things will just create little spikes. Do little bits of damage. I don't want that. Mash the crap out of the A button, or of your fire button. Not A button. Who uses A for firing? We get another heart upgrade, so this is perfect. Oh, I just realized where we're gonna run into him at. We're gonna run into him in what is my favorite level in the game, just because of the music. This is Alright. This is like cheese the crap out of this boss because Spark Mandrill Syndrome strikes once again, and every boss is just going to be easily cheesed like this. Though I guess if you wanted a challenge, you can take him on with the X-Buster as long as you got enough health. I mean, if you think it's fun, go right ahead. I might do that in one run, where it's just like all... Okay, how about this? If I play through the Zero project, I'll use Zero and I won't use any abilities. I think that's how it works, though. Or if I play as X, I won't use like the enemy weaknesses. I'll just like my own ability. That'd be a disaster. Which I did find when I did play as Zero, I didn't really like playing them as that much. I just thought it was really weird. Okay. Alright then. So we have our charge ability, and we have the Ray Splasher. Now, it'd be really weird just to cut it off here because we only have so much to go through. So I'm just going to jump ahead and go right into... Well, actually, hold on. I have every ability here. Let's get some upgrades. Let's backtrack and grab some upgrades. And I'm going to show you how powerful this ability is. Okay, it's not that. That's how strong it is. Like that. So it makes quick. You can really take out the enemies that easily with it. It's just that easy. Call now. And I'm so glad I got a thing for that. But the main reason I wanted to come here to get an upgrade is because it's the body upgrade, so my defenses will be a bit better. That's the only reason I'm here. I figured go in a bit more prepared than try to bite without it. Which, I mean, he can freaking bite me. Not that kind of bite. Don't think of it that way. I mean, like, he sucks. There. What happens if I touch that? Nope. Oh, I might be stuck here. You know what? Let's go forward. Let's go back. Let's hope that didn't go higher. Perfect. Okay, so if we have the Triad Thunder. Please tell me this is it. And that's the wrong ability. I am in the wrong place. I know exactly what I need now. Yeah, I have the wrong ability. Oops. Sorry about that. I needed Gravity Beetle's ability. I got the two mixed up. I was thinking, well, I mean, I could get this, but then the other one's going to be the helmet. I don't need it. We'll go through. Introducing my favorite piece of music in this entire game. I love it so much. What am I doing? I can use this thing. This is Gravity Beetle's level. It takes place in an airport, and it looks really freaking cool. That sunset is awesome. And I'm just going to be a huge fanboy over this because I love this zone that much. And wow, that damage, though. Okay, let's first things first, let's... Maybe I need the ice move. Oh yeah, I never mentioned that with the foot upgrade. You actually have a faster ascend up ladders, so that's cool. Oh, this is gonna be trouble. He's here, isn't he? No, he's not. Oh my gosh, I'm like paranoid over what level he's gonna appear at. So I apologize if I do come off that way. This is one of our ride upgrades that we're going to be getting. Unfortunately, you can't use them until you get all of the upgrades for them, which is very bizarre. I figured you'd be able to use one after you get it, but I guess not. Oh no, I actually needed that. That's an item I actually really need. So we'll use our destructive... I was going to say destructive discs, but... destructive yo-yos. Because they don't do jack squat to these things. But we did get some health, so I guess we can use these. In this area, I mean, it's one of those you could go through the standard way. But doing this is a lot more fun, and it's at your own pace, so that's what I like about it. I mean, my god, this music is just so good. I have a friend, like, we both agree on this, and then we have, like, a group of friends who's like, no, it's not actually that good. It's like, ah. They like the CD audio, which, I mean, hey, if you like the CD audio, that's cool. I like some of the tracks off the CD audio. It's just not Gravity Beetle. Sorry, I love it here more. And then with this, we'll take full advantage of... We are just going to wreck his crap. There we go. And then with this, we actually now have the ability to use his weakness, and it's going to hurt him a lot. Oh, wow, we actually recovered at some point. Cool. This is Gravity Beetle. This is a horrible idea if you ever want to start off in bosses. Like if you ever play Mega Man X3, this boss is a terrible idea to start with. And I just realized I promised that I would do a Buster only, an X Buster only run. That's not gonna go well. Because he has an attack where he'll throw energy at you and it'll bounce off the walls. He'll throw it forward and he'll have another one that he'll shoot upwards. So they're going in diagonal patterns. They're hitting the walls and it's very tough not to get hit. He also has one where he charges at you and he's invincible. Kind of like how Tunnel Rhino is when he charges into the wall when he like turns into that rainbow color. You kind of saw a glimpse of it earlier, but it's devastating. So now we have the gravity thing. I don't know what it's called. And I think at this point, this is where we should leave it off. We have one more area to go through. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking to start off the next part. So if you're looking forward to that, feel free to, you know, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and also check out my social media links, which will be linked down below. And with that said, I'll catch you for the next part of Mega Man X3. If we work really hard enough, this could be the finale, so we'll see. Until then, take care.